When your gauge clusters don't work properly, it just detracts from the overall enjoyability of driving your truck. Today I'm here at Brothers Tech Center. I've got Steve's Bo James 1975 GMC truck, and the speedometer is bouncing, it's making noises. That's a really common thing that you're going to find here and there on your truck. Today we are going to diagnose that for you, find the problem and fix it so you can too. All right, now if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me say this 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again because we don't want any dead customers. Make sure you're on flat ground. Make sure that you're using a chuck in the back and the front of the tire. When you jack up the truck, make sure that you get safety jacks under there first. See your speedometer cable right here, it's going to attach on the driver's side of the truck in the back of the transmission. Sometimes these will be loose enough to where you can get your hands on it and just take it off. If not, just get some channel locks like this to loosen it up pretty easy. See, once you unscrew it, you're going to see, hopefully, a cable that is sticking out of the end right here. So that isn't broken off. We know that's not our problem. And we could have a trouble in here, but more than likely it's going to be in our cable. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out a little bit and show you what to do next. So all I'm going to do is attach a drill to the end of the cable that's coming out, and I'm going to have it go counterclockwise. That'll make my speedometer work. While I'm doing this, I can really hear the cable making a lot of noise. So that suggests that the problem that we're having is in the cable and not the speedometer gear itself. So now that I've got this tested out, I'm going to have somebody watch the speedometer at the top and see if it's jumping around too. So it's just too difficult to get a camera up underneath the dash, so I've got an old gauge cluster here to show you how it attaches and reattaches. Right here, there's just a clip, and all you got to do is just pull that down, and this just pops right on off. It's the same way it goes back on. It's really nice and easy. Now, the reason that you have to take it off from the top when you have a problem with the cable is because it's got this lock ring right here. And so you can't pull it through the bottom. You have to pull it through the top. When you pull it on through, you make sure you don't have any frayed ends or anything. It's not too rusty or not too dirty. This one here is still looking pretty good. All I got to do is clean it up and wipe it down. I'll get some grease on it here, and then I'll make sure that I've got it all the way on my cable. And then I'll go ahead and slide this guy back in here. And then all I've got to do is pull down the clip, pop it back on, reattach everything, and then double check to see if my speedometer is working properly or not. But I'm getting a pretty good feeling about this. So we've got our cable all cleaned up. I've attached the drill. We're not getting any more noise. How's that speedometer looking?
Good.
So speedometer's fixed. Just because you've got a trouble with your truck doesn't mean you got to run out and buy a bunch of parts. Now, if this didn't take care of it, of course we've got your speedometer cables and we've got speedometers and all that kind of stuff, and we can solve that problem for you too. But today's lesson taught us that we start with step number one and we go on through with our diagnostics and find our problem, fix it without having to spend a dime. I'm going to reattach this and I'm going to hit the road. We'll see you all out there. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, let's see, YouTube. Yeah, subscribe because I'm doing these every single week. Get your truck back on the road, man. We'll see you out there.